Hello, Maze Wajaka. Good morning. To my Luo brothers and sisters, Maze, today I want to talk to you. And this is an appeal that I'm making to any Luo man or woman out there. And before I do, shout out to those my supporters who supported me to create a YouTube channel for your support. So you can go back to the link on my bio and just click and subscribe, man. So that we can discuss issues and matters politics freely without fear or favor. Now, to my brothers, the Luos, I have a question for you. Do we really have ancestors? Yes, I know in each and every home there are those who, they are forefathers, but as a community, ancestors that can sometimes give guidance spiritually to a community when it comes to a particular issue. I ask this because it has just occurred to me that our brothers, the Kikuyus, whenever something has occurred to them, be it an issue in their society or in their community or in their politics or economically, they normally gather together and they turn to their ancestors, whom they believe are dwelling in a place in Mount Kenya. So they pray while facing Mount Kenya, all right? But to us, the Luas, do we really have ancestors? And if we really do, have we really treated our ancestors with the same measure that they wanted us to appreciate what they have done for us in our community as Luas? Remember, in each and every regime in this country, prominent Luos have been killed, beginning from the reigns of Mzee Jomo Kenyatta down to Uhuru. All of them have been killed. And if you look at the nature of their death, a Luo has participated in their death, all right? A Luo has betrayed a fellow Luo, always, all the time. And this makes me ask the question, could it be that our ancestors are not happy with the way we have conducted ourselves as a community? And if we have ancestors, do we even have elders, council of elders? Yesterday, I saw the Kikuyu Council of Elders led by Kinuthia Wawamwangi, all right? And they were giving stern conditions when they are going to gather in Limuru 3, right? But for us, I don't know whether we have elders, because the ones we have are busy fighting in the village and they are waiting to be appointed or picked by Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, who really has messed the Luo Council of Elder structures. If you look at this regime, all of them, all Luos have suffered. In Kenyatta regime, we have Tom Joseph Mboya and Robert Ouko. These were valiant generals, actually, who were taken out. Then you come to the Moi regime. We had someone like Hezekiah Ochuka, Pancras Oteyo, Oriwa Hongo, Ogidi Obwon, and Harrison Okongo Arara. While the first four, Ochuka, Oteyo, Ogidi Obwon, were court-martialed and were hanged, history records that Harrison Okongo Arara was fed to the lions in the Savo East, and around somewhere called Man Eaters. He was taken there and was left to be eaten by the lions. And since then, no one has ever set his eyes on the historical records of Harrison Okongo Arara. Now, these were people who were fighting for the liberation. And I remember Ochuka was hanged because he, at a private level in the military, Ochuka was tired and he said enough is enough, and he tried to seize the presidency and actually sat on that throne for 6 hours. Then history records that when Ochuka was being tried, it is Raila Odinga who betrayed Ochuka. Now, then comes to the Kibaki administration. We lost Crispin Odhiambo during the constitutional review process. He was murdered in front of his family, and it is being said that he was also betrayed by one of his own, because one of his own later ascended into the position of leadership and never pushed for any public inquiry so that we could know who killed him up to now. Then came the Uhuru regime, where Lazaro Ochieng, Chris Musando, Michael Ochieng, Joseph Ochieng, and Isaiah Ogutu. These were Luos who were removed from their respective houses, and they were tortured and they were shot at night and during Maandamano. And when they were shot, the person who shot them is the person whom we had a handshake with. And after handshake, no demands for reparations has been made, and their bodies are just lying there. Their families are lying waste. And some of their bodies were actually retrieved from Lake Victoria. If we have Council of Elders with clear conscience and dictates of what happens, I think this is the time they should call us and guide us. But you see, even in the Council of Elders, we don't have elders. Someone just wake up every morning and tell the Luos Maze, this is your leader, this is your Council of Elders. And we just follow that thing blindly without even questioning what is going to define our values and interest as a community. So my take, I think we have betrayed our ancestors. They are looking at us and they are turning in their graves. And if you really care, I now believe, having read this book, this one, Treason, Tyrant, Case Against Tyrants and Renegades, I believe Miguna is the only spirit talking about the people that we have betrayed. And until we make peace with their spirits, I don't think we will produce a president. And that is the truth. It is the truth.